What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Buffalo Bills Madden 24 franchise. I am Josh McCarty from Bills Chat, and before we get rolling today, I would ask that all of you please take a moment to hit like and subscribe. It helps Luca and I out so much as we are trying to build this Bills Chat channel from the ground up, and there is no way to sugarcoat it. Last week's game was humbling. Last week's game was depressing. And last week's game was a kick in the gut. We lost by a score of 70-28 to those nasty Cincinnati Bengals. Could not make a stop on defense. And I think my frustration came through pretty clear on the video. But we have to reset our mindset because we have some tough games coming up. But before we get into the matchup today against those Denver Broncos, we have a few things to get into. We have a tandem breakout on offense. Gabe Davis, man, Stefon Diggs took our last game over and couldn't be stopped. Are you ready to see me go off like that? Challenge Gabe Davis, praise Gabe Davis. We're going to challenge Gabe Davis. Don't ask me, show me. When opponents are watching film of our offense, make them terrified of how they're going to defend you both. I guess it's time to put on a show. You call my number and you won't regret it. I'm ready to have a huge day. I like it. Okay, can you guys wrap this conversation up? Good Lord, it's like reading a book. The more it boosts the confidence of the entire offense and helps everyone contribute. All right, Stefon Diggs has earned 2,500 XP for inspiring a teammate. Get wide receiver Gabe Davis 150 receiving yards against the Broncos. Bonus goal, touchdowns with Gabe Davis will give him bonus touchdowns. Noted. Only one upgrade this week. It's going to be backup linebacker Balin Spector. I'm just going to let the computer decide what to do there because he's a player that will absolutely never matter in the scope of this franchise. So hopefully he got some good stuff there. And we're going to get into our weekly strategy. We're going to stick with, we're going to choose our game plan focus. For this one, we're going to do contain QB scramble. It's not that Russell Wilson. We're going to get into our defensive game plan here. We are going to, they don't run the ball well or throw the ball well. I guess what we're going to do here is we're going to defend the medium pass. We'll defend the short pass. Right now, he has a 93.3 quarterback rating on short passes. So we'll go there. Why not? That sounds like a good strategy. We're going to stay in the full pads for this week. We're going to flip it over to defensive, or whoopsie, what do I do now? There we go. Offensive game plan. You would think I've never played this game before. Patrick Surtain is a beast, by the way. They play a lot of zone. They blitz some. So what we're going to do for our offensive game plan, they blitz 32% of the time. We'll do blitz counter. It helps our blocker awareness, but it does gives them a little bit quicker reaction on the short passes. We'll see if we need to adjust that at halftime. 3 focus players are going to be Dalton Kincaid, Kyer Elam, and Gregory Rousseau. And our weekly game plan goal is going to be, what do we want to do? 5 rushing touchdowns. Can't do that. For weekly game plan goal, let's get 2 or more passing touchdowns. It's kind of a layup. I feel like we should get that relatively easily. But I want to just make sure we're hitting our marks here and we're not being overly aggressive. All right, we're going to see how things go in the training. Hopefully we don't lose any players in practice. We're going to take a look at defense first. Got some decent boosts on some guys. Nobody got hurt. Love to see that. And then offensively, this is defense. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying. On defense, Alex Austin looks like he suffered a turf toe, but he really only plays gunner for us. That kind of is what it is. Injuries for this week. We still have 2 more games to go without Ed Oliver. Deion Dawkins will be back after 3 games. I thought Ryan Bates held up pretty well at left tackle. I think we're in good shape there. And then we lost Alex Austin with the turf toe injury. For the Broncos, wide receiver Tim Patrick has an Achilles tear. He is not coming back. Jonas Griffith, middle linebacker, out for 13 weeks. And Inuama Azuriki, nailed that one, broken tibia, out 14 weeks. So nobody major for the Broncos, but some significant injuries in general. All right, we're 4-5. The Jets are on our heels now at 3-5, and we got to get a win. The Broncos are 4-4. Should be a good game. It's under the lights of Sunday Night Football. I will see you on the field. We have had a lot of night games this year. The Bills are certainly a fishbowl team. They are always on national TV. We are rocking the 90s throwbacks for this one, as a lot of fans are calling for that. I could not quite nail the old 90s Denver Broncos road jerseys. I had to give them an away alternate from way back in the AFL days. But it's close enough. They have the blue helmets on. And they'll be an interesting opponent. They have some good players. It really, for them, depends on what happens with Russell Wilson. He's a player that played terrible for them in 2022. There were some extenuating circumstances. Nathaniel Hackett appeared to be way in over his head as a head coach in the NFL. Sean Payton certainly should solidify that. But there were some signs from Russell Wilson dating back to his last couple years in Seattle that he was a declining football player. He has not used his legs as much recently. He does have some good weapons, though, with Sutton and Judy, the rookie Mims. So we'll see what happens. We're going to kick off first, and we'll see if we can get a stop on defense, something that was very elusive to us last week against the Bengals, as the defense is certainly looking for a bounce-back performance, and maybe they'll be motivated by the home crowd. Maybe they'll be motivated by the throwback 90s uniforms. Or maybe, just maybe, and quite honestly, probably, they won't stop anybody again, and I'll be just as frustrated. Let's take a look at what kind of season Russell Wilson is having. 1,693 yards, good touchdown to interception ratio. We're still missing Ed Oliver. That does matter. Okay, they're going to come out and gun wing flex offset. I don't know why I'm pretending like I have some kind of like strategical counter to that. We're going to use Terrell Bernard. Nope, we're going to use Dorian Williams over the middle. Kind of expect them to try to establish the run early. Our team has struggled against the run. Ed Oliver being out certainly doesn't help that. And right off the bat, Javonte Williams with a 10-yard run brings up a second and inches. Oh, I bet on the play action, and then I jump. Can I get a sack there? Thank you, Von Miller. Sacks his old team, the Denver Broncos. 3rd and 3. Let's get off the field. Knock it down. Oh, incomplete. 3 and out. Love to see it. Something we didn't see a lot. Matt Milano needs to tuck his shirt in. Something we didn't see a lot of last week, but the Bills are going to get a 3 and out on defense and have a real opportunity here to get something going offensively and get a lead. Just never getting anything going in the return game this season. As Josh Allen takes the field, you see Kincaid and Knox in tow. There's Gabe Davis. He needs a big game. We talked about some of his incentives before this game started. Josh Allen, really good yardage, but 20 touchdowns, 15 interceptions is just way too much. I will take accountability for that, as I am the one pressing the buttons. We are in the Detroit Lions playbook. We'll see how that goes. They have a pretty expansive run game in real life, so I'm kind of excited to see what kind of concepts are in this book. We're going to start off with a little stretch action to the left. See if we can get out in space with James Cook. We cannot quite turn the corner there, as a good play by their linebacker. And now we are in 2nd and long. Easy completion to Diggs. They left him one-on-one. Love that. I know I need to get Gabe Davis involved, but Denver's challenging that. I wondered if he got both feet in bounds. We shall see. Haven't seen the computer challenge a play yet, so it makes me think maybe they know something. Are we going to get a replay, or are we just going to stare at the ground? Oh, we don't get a replay. We're just going to take your word for it. We'll take your word for it. 1st and 10. Play stands. I didn't press anything. I don't know why he didn't show us a replay, but that's cool. Good for Diggs. Good for me. Dalton Kincaid here should move the chains. So 2 for 2 so far for Josh Allen. I didn't even bother looking at Diggs. He was probably wide open, and you all are probably laughing at me. I appreciate you watching, though. Even if it is at my expense, we're all having a good time here. Unless we're playing the Bengals. All right, get James Cook going here with a little counter action. Haven't had a big James Cook game in a couple weeks. 3 yards there. Still missing some key players. Deion Dawkins out 3 weeks. Ed Oliver 2. Andy Isabella out for the season. Just didn't have room for him on the roster when he went down. And we'll see what happens. Going to give Gabe Davis a shot here, but overthrew him. I maybe forced that one a little bit. I remembered I have to take advantage of Gabe Davis to get him his goal for the week. Nice catch there by Knox over the middle. And we are really cooking here on offense with this first drive. Good execution. No mistakes so far. Not a super high bar. No mistakes through like 5 plays. But, hey, you've been watching the videos. Having no mistakes through 5 plays is a bit of a rarity. No blocking there on that play. We don't run well up the middle. Really haven't all season long. Have to find ways to get James Cook in space. Going to try this PA boot slide play. Got some high-low action. Diggs. Beautiful. Stay in bounds, Diggs. Okay. 2-yard line. We are set up beautifully here. See if James Cook can get in the end zone. We're going to bring Gabe Davis in for a little extra blocking up the middle. James Cook. James Cook. Oh, 1-yard line. See if Josh Allen can sneak this one in. He does, and we are on the board. 7-0. That was much needed. This Broncos game, I don't want to take anything for granted because we are not a good team ourselves. This really is like the one easy-ish game before a gauntlet of really tough games that includes the Jets, the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Chargers. So this is one we absolutely have to win, and we are off to a fantastic start in accomplishing that. All right, defense, there's no reason why we can't get another 3 and out. Oh, wait, there is a reason. Because they got a first down. Okay. That was man coverage. It didn't go well. Broncos have been playing a lot of base personnel on offense. Like they're in 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers here. So we haven't really had a reason to go to our nickel set. Nice play there by Dorian Williams on Javonte Williams. Wow, the Jaguars are 8-1. They are full steam ahead to that 1 seed in the AFC. I'm going to throw a 5-2 defense look at them here. See what that does. That was a really nice route concept there. Sutton pulled the nickel or the slot cornerback out with him, and then Judy was wide open on the inside route. Hard to defend that when they time it right. So you can tell, like, this is a dink and dunk offense. Last week against the Bengals, they were very much all about the big plays. Okay, we are in nickel here, or we are in 4-3. I got to bring some help out there in coverage because, make him fumble. I don't know why it suggested a 4-3 when they were in empty. So they're in 3 tight. So they're going to be heavy here. We're going to try cover 3. Get him to the ground. If he wants to fumble, that would be great. So that's 2 Russell Wilson runs in a row. Got to keep an eye on that. He's not the explosive athlete he was when he first came into the league, but if they're going to use it, we can't ignore it. All right, we got to resist here. Get some resistance going one time. All right, end of the first quarter. Productive quarter for us. We have the lead, but they are driving and threatening. We'll see if we can tighten up here in the red zone. And right now, both teams really are having their success through the air. Good defensive play there. All right, 2nd and goal. I think they're going to be passing again. Oh, boy. Oh, get him to the ground. I thought they were going to throw him to the end zone. Mims Jr. is a fast dude. I assume he's very fast in Madden. He is lightning fast in real life. I think he's going to be a great player for the Broncos. I thought he was a borderline first-round talent in that draft. Oh, he's running again. And he gets in. Oh, man, that's disappointing. But good play by them. There was nothing open. He decides to run for it. I do have my defense set up to defend the scrambling quarterback, so I think we may actually at this point need to adjust and have a spy out there. Good learning on that drive. That's the whole thing, is like you want to learn some tendencies, and hopefully we can apply what we've learned to the next defensive series. But for now, it's on the offense to answer. I'm going to give Hardy a chance to do something. I have no idea why, because he hasn't done anything all year. I might be the first team in the history. Diggs has 1,000 yards already. We're 9 games into the season. All right, we'll see if we can get James Cook going. If McGovern gets to the second level, this run could be good. McGovern doesn't even try to get to the second level. And, man, their linebacker core is all over us this game. Oh, boy. Oh, we are so lucky that wasn't intercepted. I thought Cook was in a flat and he was doing a wheel. And one of the best cornerbacks in the sport, in my opinion, the best cornerback in the sport, Pat Surtain, dropped it. Super duper lucky on that one. Very lucky. Knocks over the middle. We get the first down. I thought maybe I'd overthrown it, but a good touch pass by Josh Allen. Needed that. All right. Throw it away. I was hoping Gabe Davis would get a little bit more depth on his route, and I was really only watching him on that play. Not exactly a fundamentally sound play by me to only watch one receiver. That is not generally what you're a coach to do. Oh, great play by their linebacker. Jewell got a hand in there. Kincaid would have probably still been running. That's just a terrific play by them. Had a little RPO action going there. And now we are back in a situation where we have to find a way to convert. We're not going to. Get rid of it. We're going to punt. There was nothing open. They were all over us. I did not want to throw it up for grabs. I really am trying to keep the interceptions down. I know their offense scored on the last drive, but I'm not overly concerned about punting here. Ooh, right off the bat, I noticed Christian Benford did a great job as a gunner there and for Alex Austin. And that was nice to see. Alex Austin has really been struggling. I don't know where you adjust your gunners in the depth chart, but that's something to keep an eye on. All right, we're in nickel. We need to keep an eye on Russell Wilson. He throws it over the middle. Completion to Javonte Williams again. I'm going to put my defensive ends in QB contain. We'll see if that helps a little bit with the running situation. Javonte Williams just breaks the sack of Dorian. But luckily for me, Matt Milano is there to clean it up. I'm going to try sending some pressure at him here. They do have some good receivers. This could be risky, but got to trust our corners. Dropped by Jerry Jeudy. Kyer Elam may have gotten a hand in there. Good play, hopefully, by Kyer Elam. And now it is 3rd and 10. We are going to contain our defensive ends again. We want to make sure that Russ doesn't escape the pocket on us. Oh, man, just nobody there to make a play. That might have been my zone that I vacated. I was following the crosser. That's a tough one. When they can dump it down and get 10 yards on 3rd down, that stings. Kind of expect them to run here. Wow. Gregory Rousseau is injured now? Ugh. Can't have it. Hopefully it's not serious. He's holding his wrist. Does not look like Gregory Rousseau in the face. Got to go back to containing my defensive ends, I suppose. I mean, give them credit. They're taking advantage of running lanes that are there. It's something I'm not doing enough with Josh Allen on our offense. We're going to go back to man. I'm going to use her the safety. You're all going to yell at me, but I'm going to try to be smart back here. Oh, I did not get clicked on in time. I thought Taron Johnson had a chance to intercept that. That is completed to Marvin Mims Jr. He is a tough matchup for Taron Johnson out of the slot. Speed for days. And let's see. Upper arm fracture will not be able to return for this game. That hurts. Upper arm fracture is probably a multiple week injury, I would assume. Yeah, it's got to be a fracture in your arm. I don't think you just put some ice on it. I am not a doctor. That's probably painfully clear to all of you watching this. I did watch a lot of Doogie Howser growing up, which is showing my age. That show, by the way, how about being a kid doctor who gets to go be adult with adults? I think he had, I don't know. I didn't watch a ton of that, though. Did he have an adult girlfriend in that show, or am I confusing that with Big? I might be confused. What's going on with my offense? Is that what confusion is? Okay, play art can be incorrect. Cool. We'll just fake it till we make it. Nobody knows what they're doing, especially me. It doesn't matter, though, because I have Dawson Knox and you don't. Maybe I'm better when I don't know what the play is supposed to be. Maybe I just overthink it. James Cook over the middle. Over the middle. What am I saying? What was that? James Cook over the middle as he's running to the right side. I do not have a future in broadcasting, folks. That should be on it. Okay, this little X factor is obnoxious. Using Josh Allen's legs. So really what I have to do is when I call these plays now, I have to look at what I'm calling, because what's coming up out on the field is not what I'm calling. So I'm calling a halfback stretch to the right. Okay, I got them out of it. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if this halfback stretch to the right is the right play. We're going to let it go to the 2-minute warning. We're going to kind of reset and refocus. This is a good drive. I like how we're looking right now, but just want to make sure that we're buttoned up on this drive. Diggs, wide open. Can Diggs get in the end zone? He can. Stephon Diggs for the touchdown. He is very hard to cover one-on-one in this game. He is on fire this season, and they're having a very intense game of rock, paper, scissors. It looks like Dalton Kincaid may have gotten the better of him there. Isn't it weird, though, that paper beats rock? Can you imagine being in a fight and somebody brings a rock to the fight, and they're like, oh, yeah? Well, guess what I have? I got a piece of paper. So what are you going to do about that? My brain is not a normal one. Just so you guys know. Those of you who watch Bills Chat probably already know that. I appreciate anybody that's here for any reason, whether you're a Bills fan or not. Let me know in the comments who your favorite NFL team is. If you're Bills fans, obviously that makes a lot of sense. If you're not, though, you are certainly welcome. I know there's a lot of Madden fans out there. Let me know who your favorite team is, how they're doing this year. We're 2 weeks into this season. Already some weird things happening. Main thing being Aaron Rodgers being out for the year. Have to feel bad for Jets fans on that one. All right, let's buckle down here. Get a stop on defense before we go into the quarter. The half. That's where I just say random things that don't make sense. Oh, I thought maybe we might get lucky and then we could tackle him behind the line of scrimmage, but not so much. Right now, Russell Wilson is really having an efficient game. He is 11 for 14. We have got to find a way to force some incompletions here. Force the issue a bit. Oh, no. That was wide open. Thank God he overthrew it, though. All right, we're going to continue to blitz on these Broncos. We're going to have to trust our coverage a little bit. Russell Wilson is having an efficient game. All right, it's third down. Third and long. Nice play there by Taron Johnson. We are going to continue to blitz. If I can find one. See if we can't get off the field here on third down. Oh, my gosh. Courtland Sutton just roasts Trey Wright off the line. And that was open from the jump. All right, second down and 10. Come on, defense. This is not a good offense we're playing against here. We need to be better than this. There we go. Taron Johnson off the edge. Gets a sack. They're going to go no huddle. They call timeout. Okay, let's think about the situation. So we have 3 timeouts. If we stop them, we probably want to call a timeout to give ourselves a chance to do something offensively. 3rd and 14, we're going to sit back a little bit. I do have a spy on the field too, so we should take away the Russell Wilson's ability to scramble. Hopefully he doesn't have all day in the pocket to find somebody open. That is my one concern here. As he finds Dolchich, I'm going to call timeout. I think that they probably are going to kick the field goal. All right, they are kicking the field goal. We're going to go to safe like Stokes tells us to do. We're going to assume they're going to make it, and then we should have about 28, 29 seconds to do an offensive drive with 2 timeouts in our pocket. So better than I thought. We have 32 seconds, 2 timeouts. That's plenty of time to get into field goal range. We just have to be smart, take plays that are there. Oh, Diggs is being pressed. So is Davis. We are certainly going to be aware of both of those situations. Diggs. Come on, Diggs. Go, Diggs. Is Diggs going to score? Diggs is going to score. They give it to him. You do not press Stephon Diggs. He makes them pay. We had 32 seconds. We only needed 10 of them, and we should go into halftime now with the lead. Stephon Diggs, the best player on this offense. He has been all season long, just continues to dominate opposing defensive backs. I bullet passed that because he had a step, but I wasn't sure he had the speed advantage, so I wanted to get it there quickly. And boy, did he have the speed advantage because he pulled away in that run down to the end zone. And now we are up a very comfortable 21-17. And hopefully, as long as we don't do anything dumb on defense, we should go into halftime with a lead. All right, we're going to play back. We're going to play cover 4. If they decide they want to run it, that's fine. But we really want to just try to keep everything in front of us, not give them anything here at the end of the half. They only have the 1 timeout. They're going to have to burn it here. And now they're in a really tough spot. It's just tough. I mean, we want to make sure we're not letting them get out of bounds. Let's shade outside too. Take away the deep middle. Oh my gosh. The one thing I didn't want to let them do, and they do. I shade outside. They still get out of bounds. All right. As long as we tackle them inbounds on this play, we should be good. But seriously, guys, can we shade outside? I mean it when I say that. All right, Russell Wilson's going to run. All right, so 4 seconds left. It's just pure Hail Mary at this point. We're going to go prevent. It's not giving us prevent, so we got to take over. Prevent defense. All right, going to go to halftime, up 21-17. I'm going to keep my defensive game plan on contain the quarterback scramble. I think we've definitely seen from this point that that is what they want to do. I do want to try to run the ball a little bit more, only 29 yards in the first half, but 216 yards passing is a real strong result. Anything super interesting happen on the out-of-town scoreboard? Patriots lost. We love that. The Jets lost. We love that. And I don't see the Dolphins on here. All right. We got momentum in our favor. Huge touchdown at the end of the half. We're going to fair catch it because, we just don't return kickoffs very well. And we need to have ourselves a statement drive to open this half. We're a 4-5 football team. We have to win this game. Nice catch there by Gabe Davis. That's his first catch of the day. Don't forget, Gabe Davis has the goal here. He's certainly not off to a good start as far as hitting that goes. But, that's not first and foremost on our mind. Man, nobody was open there. That was just a heavy blitz by them. Good call. Gabe Davis again. Oh, he couldn't pull it in. I thought he had a chance there, but the last minute, Surtain got a hand in there. That's a shame. All right, nobody's covering Kincaid here. And I overthrow it. No. Oh man, I wanted a momentum building drive, and that was the direct opposite. Well, Benford again does a really good job as a gunner, forces a second fair catch. I got to figure out how to get him there at primary gunner. Madden randomly shows me the running back stats. Well, that's disappointing. Had a chance for a double dip, didn't get it done. Got to refocus, got to figure out a way to get this offense off the field. That'll help when they throw passes that aren't open to players who drop them. All right, 2nd and 10. All right, this is going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Can the defense make a play? Come on, defense. I need you to make a play. Get off the field. Don't let Russ scramble for this. Don't let Courtland Sutton just roast Tre'Davious White. Complete to Jerry Jeudy. Catches it right in Kaiir Elam's face. Had good coverage, just couldn't make the play. I do think we're having more success with blitzing for now. Tre'Davious White randomly showing up in the box. He was manned up on Javonte Williams on that play for some reason. And oh my gosh, a play that I thought was a bad throw by then turns into a long catch and run, and Courtland Sutton's going to get all the way down to the 1-yard line. Tackling issues, knocking the ball down issues, nothing went right on that play. Nothing. All right, nice stop there by Von Miller. Boy, if we could hold him to a field goal here, that would be chef's kiss perfect. Although nothing about our season would tell us that we're going to actually do that. Nice stop there. And nice cleanup by Dorian Williams. And now we're sitting at 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Come on, defense. Make this your moment. Make this the moment you stand up for yourself and let the world know that we are not going to be punched in the mouth again. Or we did. We stopped them. 4th and goal at the 1-yard line. What do you got for us, Broncos? Are you going to go for it? Oh, they're going for it. I sounded so confident until I saw them going for it. All right. We're staying in goal line. If they pass, they're probably going to get this. Get Dotson over here on his guy. Let's get some run defense. Okay, they're passing. And he caught it. I don't know what this noise is that I'm making. Not a happy one. I know that. It's kind of like a sad groan. Like, oh. That sounded kind of whiny. Ugh, that's better. Okay, Hardy, you're officially a kick catcher at this point. Those of you that go back far enough to the Bills will remember Chris Watson. He's not a punt returner. He's a punt catcher. Thank you for that, Wade Phillips. That is what Deontay Hardy's role is now on this team. Going to try to run the ball again. Had some success with it early. I think I can bring Diggs over here, and it won't shift their line too much. Boy, did I not call that or what? James Cook. Make somebody miss, Cook. I did, but I lost momentum on my speed. But that's still, though, really good run. 7 for 37. All right. I hear you, Cook. I hear you. We need to get you more involved. James Cook again. Another 5 to 6 yard gain. Cook having a nice game so far. Need to get him more touches. Let's go back to it. All right, they're stacking the box, so we're gonna switch to a pass here. All right, Kincaid with a 2-yard pass. So it sets up a 3rd and 1. See if we can't run some good old power football here and get this. James Cook picks it up. 1st and 10. Fell forward for it. Fight for me, Cook. Fight for me. James Cook out of the backfield. This is the James Cook drive, everybody. We're cooking right now. Get it? Because his name is Cook. All right, that was actually impressive because nobody blocked those 2 inside backers, and he still managed to get some positive yardage out of it. 3rd and inches. See if we can play a little bully ball here and get this 1st down. Inside zone. They won the line of scrimmage, but we still got through there. All right, put your 4s up, everybody. Put your 4s up. It is time to go out and win a football game. We lost last week. We've got to find a way to win this week. Defense is not doing their job so far, but offense is hanging tough. And right now, it's the James Cook show. And we got to find a way to keep it going. Kincaid out of the backfield. That was a good play. I didn't like the alignment there for the run, so I decided to switch to a pass. Thought I had an advantageous matchups there. Boy, this is a tough ask. Diggs on a linebacker, but if he can get it done, or at least slow him up, this run could pop a little bit. Diggs did a great job on that. Like, Gilliam, could you just get out there a little bit faster? Are you checking your shoelaces? What are you doing? You're the lead blocker on that play, Reggie Gilliam, and it looked like you were interested in doing anything else but your job on that play. Can't have it. Oh, boy. That play was doomed from the start. All right, 2nd and 13. Got to be smart with the football here. Certainly don't want to lose the field goal we already pretty much have locked up. Gabe Davis, touchdown. What a throw. What a play. Needed it in the worst way, and we got it. Gabe Davis gives us the lead. And he cleared out well, got open. Now we have 6 minutes and 28 seconds to go. And boy, oh boy, if we could ever get a defensive stop, that would be fantastic. All right, let's get this drive started off with a strong play by defense. Who am I using? Oh, I was on Trey White still. Was that a pass to the fullback? I think so. No resistance up front by the defensive line. Javonte Williams rushes through. Held him to 3 yards per carry today. So the run defense is playing better. Maybe get back to blitzing here. Nice tackle there by Milano. Good gap assignment, good gap awareness there. 2nd and 8. We are going to go back to the blitz. Biggest concern here would be Sutton getting free off of a press. So they're really hammering the run this drive after kind of dicing us up with the pass. I don't really mind that. Although we need to make sure we get off the field here. Didn't know who I was on there. Oh boy. That was a mismatch. Wound up with Jordan Poyer on Jerry Jeudy. That hit looked bad. Looked like Taron Johnson got him in the knee. We'll see what happens. Yeah, he's limping. Javonte Williams leaves with an injury. That one could be bad. Have to wait and see for an update there. Nice stop behind the line of scrimmage by Tyrell Dodson on Tony Jones Jr. We're going to send the house on this one. They're empty. Let's see if we can't get a stop here. Oh, man, nobody's covering Dulcich, though. Okay, didn't know where to go with the ball. 4th and 1, we'll see if they go for it. I would imagine they will. A field goal doesn't do them a whole lot of good right now. They are going to go for it. Big moment here in the game. See if we can't get a stop here and get off the field. They're going to run the ball, and they get it. Oh, man, and they're going to score a touchdown. That was a great call against the defense I was in. Tony Jones Jr. takes it to the end zone, and now we are down with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Pretty overall disappointing effort from the defense today. This is not an offense that you expect to be putting up 30 points on you. Offense has played a really clean game to this point for me, and the defense just has not done their part the last 2 weeks, really. Overthrows Kincaid. That's disappointing because he had nothing but green grass in front of him. Oh, boy. That was a bad throw into double coverage. Justin Simmons is going to pick it off, take it back into Bills territory, and now we are really up against it. Did not see Simmons there. He's too good of a player to challenge in that spot. And boy, do we need the defense to step up in the worst way. Not a great start to the drive. 8 yards on first down. Oh, man, I was hoping Von Miller would make the stop there. They're going to bring this down to the 2-minute warning. We're going to start using our timeouts after the 2-minute warning. No, I guess we want to use them on the front end. Are they going to start throwing, though? I don't think so. They are throwing. Wow. Boy, this is getting bad. Got to bring down Poyer for some safety help here. Poyer! Oh, I thought I was going to be able to intercept it. I was right there. That would have been such an amazing moment. Very frustrating. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, that was lucky. That was super lucky. We have been given life. Make sure we go to safe man right. I couldn't get my play in right. I thought I called a blitz, but it kept putting me in a zone. And put me in a zone. It kept putting me in a zone. So I was trying to audible, and everything was thrown off. And boy, they had a chance to end the game there, and they dropped it. We have got to make them pay. All right, so here's the situation, folks. We're down by 6. We have the ball. 1 timeout left. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. No secret about what we need on this drive. We need a touchdown. Ideally, that touchdown will come with about 5 seconds left on the clock because we know our defense is not going to stand up. Oh, confusion is what's going on here. Okay. Perfect. We'll take this. All kind of running room for Josh Allen. Now we're at the 47-yard line. Can we get rid of this confusion, please? All right, so with confusion, we have to make sure we know what play we're calling. Level sales, pretty easy concept. So this is a lie. All right. 2nd and 8. Great play by Josh Allen. James Cook gets the first down. Doesn't quite get out of bounds. That's okay. Josh Allen had to throw it against his body. It sure would be great if confusion would go away. We're going to go with double post here. Nobody's open. We're going to throw it away. Boy, confusion really is confusing. James Cook over the middle. James Cook left all alone. We're down to the 10-yard line. There's a minute left. We're going to let the clock run a little bit. We're going to be patient with this clock. It's very annoying that confusion is still a thing. considering the play we just got. Okay, we're still in good shape. I think we're going to call our timeout now. I want to make sure I get 3 good plays off here. Boy, confusion is so obnoxious right now. Diggs, touchdown, Stephon Diggs. He caught it. I had no idea what number he was. It was going away. There was a lot of confusion out there. It was throwing me off. We take the lead. We make this extra point. We are going to win this game. What a play. What a play. Man, we needed that in the worst way. Thumbs up from Josh Allen. Hell yeah. 23 seconds left. This game is not over. This game is absolutely not over. But come on, defense. I'm going to kick it a little bit short, hoping they return it a little bit, banking on the fact that maybe that'll kill some time. That's what I wanted to happen. As long as we tackle them before the 25-yard line, it's a win. So we burned 4 seconds there and basically also earned 2 yards. So that worked. All right, I'm gonna control Milano. He's on the running back. Come on, defense. One time, defense. One time. Perfect. You can have that play all day long. You just traded 4 seconds for 3 yards, and you had to spend a timeout. Boy, Von Miller. Actually, I don't care about a spy in this one. If you want to run with Russell Wilson, have at it. Von Miller, I need you in the worst way right now, my guy. Thank you. Run with Russell Wilson. Thank you. We'll take that. This is going to be the last play of the game. Oh, my God. They gave him a timeout. They gave them a timeout. How do they get that timeout in? He was falling to the ground with 1 second left. I'm sick. They missed the field goal. Oh, thank you, football gods. He missed it. We are 5-5. We improved to 500. Needed that win in the worst way. Whew. Oh my gosh. I could not believe they got that timeout in. And there is karma. 35-34. Massive win for the Buffalo Bills. Needed it in the worst way. And we have a tough stretch of games coming up. We are going to enjoy this one, though, because that was a hard-earned victory. Hard-earned. Josh Allen came down, drove down for the touchdown at the end, threw it to Stephon Diggs. Let's check out some stats. Josh Allen, 314, 4 touchdowns. Did have the 1 interception. Looked like it may have cost us the game at one point. But overall, a very efficient game from Josh Allen. James Cook, 13 for 60. Nothing too spectacular there. Again, Stephon Diggs show, 5 for 148 and 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns for Stephon Diggs. Absolutely nothing from Gabe Davis. 28 yards, got the touchdown, but still not enough from him. Dalton Kincaid contributed 2 catches for 22 yards. And then on defense did not have a very impressive day at all. Von Miller and Taron Johnson with the sacks and no interceptions for these Buffalo Bills. Whew, got that game to the win column. Let's find out what the update is on this tandem breakout scenario. Clearly, we did not get Gabe Davis his intended targets. I was ready to go heading into the week, but things just didn't go my way once the game started. I need to be better than that. I think I skipped through the whole thing accidentally. Yeah, you do need to be better than that. That's okay, though. We're all happy we won. Let's find out the extent of this Greg Rousseau injury. Greg Rousseau, upper arm fracture, is going to miss the next 4 weeks. That does count this week. That's tough right now. We're really stressing our defensive line. We're down Greg Rousseau and Ed Oliver. Other guys are going to have to step up. Poona Ford for Ed Oliver, Leonard Floyd for Gregory Rousseau, and we're still missing Deion Dawkins on left tackle. So right now, the line of scrimmage is really struggling right now. We'll see who we can get to step up in those spots, but we got the win. We are going to enjoy that for now because it was a hard-fought win. It sure felt like it was another one we let slip away. The other good news is some of these injuries, we only have 2 more weeks until the bye week. So we have this home game coming up against the Jets. Then we go to Philadelphia. It would be nice to win both of these games, but I would honestly take a split. Those are some 2 really tough games going on. But thank you so much for watching. That's going to do it for today's video. Before I get out of here, I would ask one more time that you take a moment to like and subscribe. It helps Luca and I out so much as we are trying to make Bills Chat YouTube your one-stop shop for all of our content. And we are trying to build this channel from the ground up. I am Josh McCarty. I will talk to you next time on Buffalo Bills Madden 24 Franchise.